EFCC Twitter handle came out and said it was fake news. I am talking about an interview published by BBC, where anything at all to hold on to and say, okay, why is it being held? So they granted an interview and they said, oh, it's because they received petition and they've invited him. He didn't show up. Then the EFCC came out and said it is fake news. Really? So still, nobody knows why they are holding him. And they seem not to care. Right? So here is something I want to also point out. No matter what you feel about him, it's unfortunate though that most of the time when Nigerians call out for protests, you only see a handful of people. I'm talking about a handful of people. 100. At most, if you see 200, it's like, wow, that looks good. Yeah? Then you'll be wondering, like, the same sort of people who are very vocal, loud, and if they have the chance of congregating, like assembling somewhere, why won't they take it? But because it is the first day, we hope this is not mismanaged in a situation whereby somebody is going to get shot and killed. This can escalate. And even if you don't like the guy, if you don't like his style, VeryDarkMan, there's something that you need to acknowledge now. He's got real friends, followers, who somehow will still kind of like root for him. And with what we saw today, that gives credence to it. Because there is more, I told you, all from their protested ground this afternoon. Watch this.
VeryDarkMan from Abuja, we are marching to the EFCC office. We not feel wait again, we not the patient again. We are march to the EFCC office. We are marching there. We not feel wait again. We are not patient again. We are not patient enough. We cannot wait. We not feel wait again. We not feel wait again. It's not a free VDM or we don't go home. We not they go out if they don't free VDM. Free VDM. Free VDM. Don't play. Don't play. Else you're going to learn. The EFCC go learn in the hard. They go learn in the hard. The EFCC are corrupt and they will learn in the hard. Don't play.
So guys, my name is RATELS, and we did Human Rights Commission where we did do protest live for free VDM. Senior man, our president, the National Human Rights Commission. It's a peaceful protest. What we are asking is for the EFCC to respect us, respect human rights. So we're here for Abuja here. Free VDM, address us. Free this man is the hope of the common people. Billions.
Those are inside this box. You'll come down. Take it inside. Don't come out. Come with the go. Go. She don't come out. Come with the go. Who drive this car now?
Right, so I like this movement. Cartel movement.
Adam with my ex.
Full house, full house. So guys, as you can see, we started from GTBank. We're at Human Rights Commission, full squad, full squad, full squad, full squad. Full squad, full squad, free VeryDarkMan. Nigeria is the best. Free VDM, free VDM, free VDM. Yes, sir. Free VDM. Free VDM, Siam. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. It's a movement, it's a movement. This my guys. A full movement too. Good.
Let them go arrest Yaya Bello. Let them free them man for us. Why we say person where they talk to for this country? They don't want to make person they talk to. See those people. Make them go arrest Yaya Bello and free that man for us. Eh? Why this country would just be like that? You know good. Person they talk to now, you don't become bad something. May they release that man for us, I beg.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother.
May they release that now.
Yes, so we mount. May they arrest everybody.
Men and them be our voice for this country. So
Yes,
may they control the top. May they release that man for us. We don't like them. Even though we will pack our machine, all the dispatch riders, all of us go block Abuja. I go involve all the riders, all of us.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Waiting this up. Waiting this up.
Go. Join us, it's coming. Join. Go. Today on your phone. We will go there now.
Go. Yes, so full house. I like this movement.
It is called Day One, ladies and gentlemen. And it is expected to be escalated if the EFCC continue to be mute. Now, some of you seated there watching this and seeing all of that, possibly you are asking yourself, how did Nigeria get to this stage? How did you arrive at this? It is because Nigeria is a failed country with failed leadership. The people have been left on their own by those who swore to protect them, the government, where people have to resort to self-help. Within that space, came somebody. There are many people like him, but maybe somebody will say, no, there are not many people like him. Fear to the RATELS, right? But came somebody right, who utilized the advantage of the social media sort of like, presence to amplify the voice of those who ordinarily would have been voiceless. Not just that. He has gone as far as extending hands of support to the vulnerable, enough that they are his supporters. Because when you look at those who don't like him per se, they have their reasons, like maybe there are those of you who suspect that he is working for APC. In fact, there are those who believe that right now he should be left to suffer in the hands of the EFCC because it is the APC that is using him to distract all of you. Yeah, there are some of you who believe that this is a distraction. But do you know that there are real people, that some of you, possibly because of your privileges, who have become so blinded because of your privileges, that you do not know that their existence to this time, right, was because of this young man. It may not mean much to you. I mean, you are privileged. You know, and then you don't possibly, you are part of those who have followed the bandwagons of those who create their own different conspiracies to drive their own different agendas, enough that at least you can ignore if his fundamental human right is being infringed upon. Let him burn. There are some of you like that. Different biases, different prejudices, and the rest of that, which has helped the establishment to keep us divided, because somehow, we have those of you who hate Nnamdi Kanu with so much passion than you even hear about the criminals whose actions and inactions continue to wreck your economic survival, or put the lives of yours and your family in danger of this terrorist lurking around different communities all over Nigeria. But you don't have any word to describe your feeling towards these criminals, or you have words to describe your feelings towards the likes of Showore. You have the words to describe your feeling towards the like of Obi, the likes of Nnamdi Kanu, and others who have, and including this young man, VeryDarkMan. Have you ever thought about that? Like, some of you, the passion you have, I don't know how many of you, right? But somehow, I may be speaking to something inside you right now. Somehow, right? Something that pisses you off. Because somehow, you kind of feel like it deserves it. Especially because you have been fed enough conspiracy of hate that you have your reason to say, you don't care, let him burn. The typical. You know? I do wonder though, like, why would, I saw somebody, it wasn't ever one, I saw a group of guys on social media, right? They were trolling a show, right? And one said, and I just wish that that time that the police shot at, I just wish that they have killed this guy. This guy, I hate this guy with passion. It's the problem of Nigeria. Showore is problem of Nigeria. You hate him with so much passion that you wish the establishment killed him. And what the heck? Typical Nigerians. It's unfortunate, isn't it? Here is one of them.
VDM is potentially a national security threat to this country. Every member of RATEL, anyone who identifies with the RATEL, is a victim of manipulation and need urgent rehabilitation. The reason why GTB branches across Nigeria have not started going up in flames is because VeryDarkMan have not started preaching violence to his followers. I remember when my mom asked me, what would anybody tell another person, that person would wear an explosive device and kill himself and kill other people. That was when Nnamdi Kanu started newly. I told my mom that there was nothing different from what Nnamdi Kanu was telling them and what Boko Haram leaders were telling those people that we are committing suicide bombing. And that is exactly the case with the RATELS. If not for the fact that VDM has tested life and wants to enjoy certain level of freedom, he can be a terrorist leader if you want. Nobody who identifies as Ratel is working with his common sense. All of them have been manipulated to the point that they don't make use of their senses. Anything VeryDarkMan asks them to do, they will do it without thinking twice. Because it kind of worries me every time I see an elderly man, a mature man, an educated person be saying that VeryDarkMan is fighting for us. VeryDarkMan is fighting for the youth. It simply shows that you don't have common sense. It simply shows, and if you have any, it simply shows that you are not making use of it. You have submitted it to VeryDarkMan. How is VeryDarkMan fighting for you? And you see some of these people who are following VeryDarkMan blindly. They will be condemning IPOB members. They will be condemning Boko Haram members. They will be condemning Shite members. But they are in the same class with these people. They are victims of manipulation. The only difference is that their leader, VeryDarkMan, have not started preaching violence. He can easily manipulate these people to start wearing explosives and committing suicide bombing because his followers are not making use of their senses. Let's even assume that it was GTB that contacted the EFCC. EFCC, security agencies, have the power, they have the right to order any bank, any financial institution at all, to hold any of their customers and contact them anytime they are in the bank for transaction. And GTB cannot say no if EFCC had ordered them to keep VDM until they get to their bank. And mind you, it is not like VeryDarkMan is out of reach. The only reason why I believe the EFCC would come after him that way is because of his phone. They want to get hold of that phone. If they had invited VeryDarkMan, he would have done a thorough cleanup before going to answer them. VeryDarkMan might not be committing crime, but there is no way he would not be falling short of the law. VeryDarkMan is sitting on a long term. There is no way the EFCC would open his phone and they would not see something indicting. They will not see something incriminating. That is why they have to go for him that way. It's open now, Cardinal.
Nuisance, Lele.
Jerry, if you have been reading comments, like I said, a lot of us here have our different prejudices. Maybe some of you have had your favorites clashed with him. There are some of you who have your, what should I call it? Your own social media meltdown before, maybe in the hand of different trolls online. Just like when you see those one doing Wizkid versus Davido, and this one versus that one. And then others who believes that, oh, why is he always, they say he is always cherry picking. They admit that he's been sort of like a very, very vocal, right? However, they believe that he is cherry picking. Why is he not talking about that one? VeryDarkMan is from Edo State. Why is he not talking about Edo State? Is it because APC said, you know, people have seen some of those sentiments. But listen, when people say VeryDarkMan is fighting for them, those of you who are privileged, because some of you don't even understand the kind of privilege that you have. Yeah, you know, like some of you have no worries when it comes to surviving or maintaining and, you know, yourself, which is great. You cannot compare yourself with some people who are actually living from hand to mouth. And in most cases, right, they don't even have anything in their hand to put in the mouth. Desperate, vulnerable people. We have seen those who seem to be privileged too, who have come across him. I've seen people whose properties were sort of like touched in Abuja at the time, and he was there. I have seen him with those who are the victims of different terrorist attacks in northern part of Nigeria. Like I said, you don't have to like him. Nobody needs to like everybody. But when you see an injustice happen, don't say, yes, God catch you. That's not God catching anybody. Because whatever it is that's going on with him will happen to you too. It may be in a different dimension. It may be in a different way. So when you read the comment, you will see those who are dead saying they agree with the guy. Somebody said, VeryDarkMan is a national threat